That's a...
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
What?
Could have started that better than...
I thought we were gonna do the 1-2 sync shit.
We don't have to do that. We don't have to sync it.
Oh
'Cause
yeah,
we're not syncing it to video footage.
because it's not a YouTube
It's
video.
it's not a let's play.
Hey, let's do audio only.
Real quick. So yeah, I wanted to start off with something local, something close to the heart.
Yeah.
Right, for us. So you remember going to FHC.
Oh God, I already know what this is.
You know what it is? Yeah. So this morning at like I think Pop said like 3:45 in the morning, some 16-year-old kid ran with their fucking car into the front of Central.
What?
I had,
Like into the building? Or
yes.
Like they went through a door?
Yes. The front doors. They fucking plowed through that shit.
Why?
I don't know.
I mean,
I haven't...
wait, isn't it around senior prank time?
It might be, but I'm pretty sure they were taking the ACT today. So
I'm gonna be late.
they really didn't want to take the ACT.
Or they really did want to take the ACT.
They were really early then. They're like, oh god, I gotta be early for the ACTs. Oh man, but yeah, that was
It was Aaron, wasn't it?
no, it wasn't. But yeah, so oh my god,
did they cancel school today?
They did.
Because of it?
Yeah. Aaron was home all day.
Why did nobody do that like a year ago?
Yeah. But yeah, I figured we'd kick it off for that because I figured you didn't know about that yet.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep in touch with a shitty high school.
Exactly. Yeah. So
I mean, an excellent high school sponsor.
I'm gonna fucking sponsor this.
School sponsors, man.
School sponsor. Listen, I'm all down for having sponsors, but no, there's no way a school would ever.
Speaking of sponsors, we're sponsored by insert sponsor here.
No, we're
after
not.
editing.
No, we're sponsored by Berserk Explained by moi, and that's about it. Yeah.
Just gonna rep yourself right now.
I mean, I'd assume this is going on my channel, so yeah.
What do you mean? This is live, right?
Is it? Oh.
There's people. I can see it on the laptop here with the skeleton warrior.
With the skeleton warrior, yeah.
With the guy that cut that world tree.
Let's not get into Berserk right now. I mean, we can't. There's a new chapter coming out, so.
Yeah, about fucking time.
Yeah, what? That's
finally getting off his weeaboo games.
off Idolmaster.
Even though I'd be in the same boat, but.
Yeah.
Wait, is it Idolmaster?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Is that
specifically.
the game? Like, what, do you manage idols?
I think so, yeah.
All right, maybe
it might be.
Maybe Mira needs a little more credit.
It might be. I think it's a rhythm game.
Because I always thought when you said Idolmaster, I thought it was like he's a master at being idle.
No.
I thought it was a joke. That was really bad.
That would be all right actually. IDLE master.
Yeah.
Okay. I get that, but no. He actually plays a game called Idolmaster, and that's what Berserk fans point to as like, man, fuck this game.
Well, he's an Idolmaster now. That's for sure.
Yeah. Oh man, that fucking sucks so hard. I think it's a rhythm game. I don't think it's a managing idols game. But then again, I've never looked into it at all, so.
Neither have I. I did see something the other day which had me a little. It piqued the interest a little bit.
What is this?
I'm not going to go into detail because I don't know a lot about it, but I feel like a name drop paints a pretty picture, and it's called Harem Trigger.
Pull my harem trigger.
Is that Rule 34?
Oh DMC? My god! Yeah, that's probably it exactly.
Lady, what are you doing?
Whoa, pizza!
Fuck you! Because DMC is edgy now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, with the.
I need to get in there more.
You not my mom. Fuck you.
I mean they have those William Blake quotes, so.
And so it is written.
And so it shall be. But yeah.
Fucking love V.
Okay, V's pretty. He was growing on me.
Yeah.
He's growing on me.
As soon as I saw his edge boy Kane, I was like, hey, that's a guy I can get behind.
As soon as I saw him floating on top of shadows, I was like, you know what? Maybe this guy's all right.
As soon as he sacrificed other people to fight for him while he stood in the back, I knew, hey, I can relate to this man.
Yeah. As soon as I saw that meme about him wanting to have lubricated anal sex with Nero, that's when
I did not see that.
No, I sent that to you.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
I did not pay much attention to it, or I forgot about it.
It was like it was a meme where he was like, "Oh, catching up on some light reading."
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, I remember that now. Yeah. And it was like lubed anal sex for dummies.
Yeah, I thought that was really funny.
That was something.
It's pretty strong.
Yeah,
it's pretty strong.
You don't know what goes on in that RV.
That's true.
I mean, they got a jukebox, for Christ's sake.
Banging on a jukebox. Is that what you're...
That's why it doesn't work.
All right. Well, on the topic of some wacky shit.
Yeah.
And this is the topic I know you don't know anything about, and I know barely anything about, because we're not really into fighting games.
What's a fighting game?
All right. So... in MK11, right? And I'm only bringing this up because it's wacky and I think you'll appreciate it.
Well, I like appreciated whack.
Yeah. So Jax's ending of his storyline, right? Because they have their own character storylines when it comes to fighting games.
Yeah.
So what happens, right? There's a villain that like sends him back in time. It's like they has time powers, right? They send him back in time, robot arms and all. And he prevents slavery from happening.
What?
Yeah.
He goes back in time, a cyborg, and he just beats slave masters.
Yeah, he does. He stops the fucking the transatlantic slave trade on his own. It's amazing.
Yeah. All right, then.
That's what that was.
So what you're saying is Jax retconned Martin Luther King.
He retconned a lot of human history, actually. He's so much of human history he just retconned.
So are you telling me that in MK12 we'll have a battleground that's Jack's school?
Yeah, probably.
The school
that
of Jack.
And like the U.S. will be like a third world country, and like, man. Oh, but yeah,
it just turns into Deus Ex. Well, everybody has cybernetics.
Yes, I'm so down with that. Some like genius scientist from like the 1600s or something like analyzes this tech. It's like, oh, we can use this. And the world's all about like cybernetic implants, except it's way past Deus Ex.
That'd be way more interesting if they did a spin-off series where it's just like, hey, well, we've got this cybernetic dude who came back. People now know what cybernetics are. Let's skip a few years into the future. Oh, now we have Nazi cyborgs.
Yeah, that would be... Well, I mean, JoJo already has that covered.
Oh, yeah. Mortal Kombat JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Oh, my God. That would be so good. Oh, let Araki write the next Mortal Kombat story. Do you know how nuts that would be?
I mean, Johnny Cage already has a stand, pretty much.
Yeah, that's true. He has that shadow power.
I don't know. It's green and he's mean.
Yeah,
he's like the Hulk with a ghost power.
It's like the Hulk had a stand.
Yeah.
Except he was a Hollywood movie star.
So the Hulk with a stand.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. It's Edward Norton's Hulk with a stand.
Yeah, I'd rather have Eddie Blaze's Hulk with a stand.
Eddie Blaze? Oh god, let's not get into that yet. that's something that a whole podcast should be.
Should never be brought up.
That too. But yeah, no. So I figured you'd appreciate that.
That is something because I love my Black history. We should bring this back up again in February.
Oh Jesus. Okay, you know what? Yeah, maybe less stories like that.
It's all for jokes.
But yeah, so we'll bring up some minor stuff real quick before we get into the meat.
Yeah,
Right.
The mashed potatoes.
So this is something that you may appreciate, you may not. Ian Glenn,
well, I
who
mean,
is what?
he's got my name, so
That's
he's
true.
already up there.
Yeah, that's true. Ian Glenn, who plays Jorah Mormont in Game of Thrones.
Oh,
Yeah. So this requires a bit of pretense, I guess. So I watched the first season of Titans, right?
Yeah.
I think it's only like the first half of the first season or some shit. DC's universe is weird about how they release stuff. So I watched that, right? And it ends in like a weird dreams sequence where Batman is evil now and he kills people. And they never show Batman throughout the entirety of the season, despite the fact that your main character is Dick Grayson, who is yet to be Nightwing. He's just like original Robin, basically.
Yeah.
And he's yet to change. And like I like it as a casting decision, right? Because they're casting Ian Glenn as Batman, and he's like this cool, badass looking old dude. So, that's cool, but he probably shouldn't be in Titans that much.
yeah. I mean, I've never seen Titans nor.
It's just like a fucking Teen Titans show.
Oh yeah,
basically.
I know. It's like an edgy. Oh fuck, Batman.
Yeah, it's
with
true.
the stock image neck break.
That's
or
true.
stock audio.
Like the like whenever you use the Wilhelm scream on anything.
Yeah, it's just like, hey, our budget's getting kind of close. We gotta fish something
Fuck
out cheap.
Batman. But yeah, I actually it wasn't that bad.
I'll take your word for it. I'll be honest.
Yeah, it's it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be at the very least. Because I was going in, I was like, you know what, I'll watch the show because I have DC Universe and I want to watch Titans and I like Nightwing a lot. So I'm like, you know what, I'll go into it, I'll watch it. I think the most interesting part about it is there are these heroes called Hawk and Dove.
Yeah.
And they're like a duo, basically.
See, I thought you were gonna bring up Black Starfire.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really have an issue with it, to be perfectly honest. She looked like a hooker in most of the like preview shots.
Isn't that just Starfire?
Because she was just kind of unkempt and like tired from shooting.
What?
It was like random pictures on the street.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't Starfire originally supposed to be a space hooker?
No.
I'll take your word for it.
Yeah, you can take my word for it.
I mean, for someone like me who knows everything about DC and Marvel, like I know everybody's backstory.
But yeah, so Ian Glenn is Batman, which actually it's a pretty good choice. He's got a
Not for Titans.
not for Titans, no, but I think it's a good choice for like an older Batman to have Ian Glenn in that role because he's like a very wise seeming. I mean, he plays that role, that mentor wisdom role in fucking Game of Thrones already, so he's clearly good at it.
Yeah.
I just need to hear his American accent, make sure it's all right.
Khaleesi.
God,
He's a mentor that's trying to fuck. That's what
just
he
call
is.
him Robin Khaleesi.
Robin Khaleesi. Yeah, I brought you books from Gotham.
You're destined to be the president of the United States.
Gotta get nano machines.
Oh God, that's all we need. We just need to bring nano machines in there.
I want more. Was it Metal Gear Rising Revengeance?
Oh
Spin-off
yeah,
shit. Because
I'm
they already
pretty sure-
killed Metal Gear. Might as well go back.
yeah. I thought they
something
were.
good.
I thought they were good. Maybe it was Kojima that was specifically working with Kamiya on Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance 2. But I've been waiting on that for a while now because I want that. I want that so bad.
And then they can get Araki to make the story for it.
That would be amazing.
Metal Gear's Bizarre Adventure.
Just get all the weirdest creators in the history of Japan together.
To make one show or game.
Get Swery, get Kojima, get Suda, get Araki.
Oh, if Suda was in there?
Get everybody.
What's the guy's name? Raiden?
Yeah.
Raiden, why do you have this beam katana? You gotta jerk off to charge it up.
Ah, fuck you, fiddlesticks. Just some dumb bullshit like that.
Holy fuck, he's reading my memory card.
Oh god, that would be a clusterfuck because they are very all of those people are very independent
Yeah.
creators. So doing a collab with a bunch of them.
You know what you do, right?
Huh.
Is you get Ubisoft to publish it
Oh
for.
my god.
So then they're all limited
Oh my god.
to the point where the game's just shit.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. That would be insane.
Yeah.
But yeah. God, I want that game so bad.
It would be something crazy.
Yeah, it would be. I mean the plot already to like the first game is already a bit wacky. Because you have
Yeah.
like cybernetic slave children, basically.
I need to play that game.
It's good. It's one of my favorite games actually. I really enjoy that game.
But what I really want to play is the mod that makes it Pepsi Man 2.
Oh, I
And,
forgot about that.
I was watching that, and there was the, I don't know the boss name, you probably do, but he's got like these shields that look like solar panels that fold out.
Yes, Sundowner, I think it is. Yeah.
But he turns into Coca-Cola Man.
Oh, that's pretty.
And it
Good.
looks like he's shoving like a Coca-Cola vending machine whenever he blocks.
Oh, that's amazing. That's really. I'm gonna have to look into that because
Yeah,
I'm sure I
it's-
can find that mod because I have the game. So get that.
Would
shit.
recommend.
Get
It looks amazing.
Get that shit going. Oh my god, we need more Pepsi Man.
Oh yeah,
In just
definitely.
everyday
Just
life.
like we need more Space Dandy.
Yeah,
Season
that's true.
3.
Season 3.
Someday.
Hopefully. Speaking of hopefully,
Oh yeah. What you got next on that list?
we'll do Code Geass. Speaking of hopefully,
One can dream.
one can dream. So I'm pretty sure Funimation had the screenings for it already.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they brought people in, and then I'm pretty sure it officially shows up in theaters. I think May 4th is the subs release, and I think the 5th through the 7th is the actual dub with the boy Johnny Young Bosch as LaDouche. So
I fucking love the dude.
I
He's got the code and the Geass now.
yeah,
He is the show.
he is the show. That is true.
And he's dead.
Damn it. But yeah, we need to watch all of those movies because they change shit apparently.
There's also, speaking of Code Geass movies, there's like a spin-off too.
Yeah, I tried to watch that and then I just lost interest because I'm like, this isn't Lelouch.
I watched the first episode and they're like, "Hey, check out these spider bots we got." And I was like,
I don't really care.
"Whoa!"
Yeah.
Anybody got that? Anybody got a Code or a Geass going on?
And no.
All right,
All
so-
nightmares, so it's just gonna be kind of a bland mecha show.
What is this, Gundam?
I really hope because I think I heard that like Shirley is still alive. The
Yeah, they
redhead
retconned that
one.
death.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they retconned a couple
Good.
of things. But I'm happy that she's still around. I like her as a character.
There was good character development killing off.
Exactly, because then you have the conflict between like Lelouch and his fake brother.
I think that one of my favorite moments where he's fucking with his sister. And he's just like, "Well, if I wanted to, I could tell you to kill all of them." And she's like, "All right, I'll do it." And he's like,
was-
"Oh, fuck."
Oh, that was the worst moment.
That was funny, though.
It was just. Oh, it was so. It was so dreadful. I was just filled with dread from that.
The thing that's like cemented my enjoyment for that is I watched a compilation. It's like LaDouche is bad at telling jokes. Because that's what it was supposed to be. He's like, I could tell you to kill everybody.
It's like, oh, that's how that power works, brother. And it's like, yeah, man, I could just look you right in the eye and tell you to go kill all of the Japanese right now.
And she's like, all right, that sounds good.
And she's like, kill all the Japanese right now. Why didn't I think of that earlier?
That's the ultimate peace when they're not there.
Oh God. Oh. Yeah. I just hope that it's good.
They
That's all I can
I
hope.
hope they bring back more bad jokes with LaDouche.
Yeah, that would be really funny. All we can do is hope, though,
Yeah.
because I haven't really looked at any reviews. I haven't looked at any.
I haven't either. I
ratings.
just know it's coming out.
Yeah, I just know.
gotta see that. With
Yeah,
my
exactly.
Own eyes.
Got to judge for ourselves because that's a series that's very dear to me and that's dear to you. So
Oh yeah, because That was like when we first met, and we're like, "Hey, let's swap anime."
Yeah, yeah,
And I was like, "You should check out Code Geass." And you're like,
yeah,
"Hey, you should check out JoJo." I
yeah.
look at JoJo. Hey, that's pretty gay. I'm not gonna watch that anymore.
You know why? You know, you actually know why I brought that up of like switching animes, basically, like
Yeah.
recommending it to one another. It's because of, and now that they're fucking gone, I can talk about it more. The best friends,
Oh yeah.
because they did that on the friend cast where it's like, oh well, here you should watch this, and I'll watch this. I think I told you to do JoJo, and I probably told Jay the same, and then Jay told me, oh fuck, what was it called?
It was probably Sword Art Online.
No, no, no. It was like Shakugan no Shana or something like that. I'm pretty
I
sure.
don't know.
I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. And
Yeah.
I watched the first season of that, and then you told me Code Geass, and I'm like, yeah, okay, I'll watch that. And then that was the one where I was like, ooh, ooh,
Ooh,
baby,
yeah.
that's some good stuff. And then Shakugan no Shana was all right.
Yeah, I think he told me to watch Sword Art Online, which I did because I was a wee anime virgin boy,
Yeah.
and I was like, "Oh, it's fleshy. It's oh." And then I started watching stuff that was actually good. I'm like, "Huh, this makes me want to throw up."
Yeah, the Sword Art Online not as good as I
Like
thought
High
it
School
was.
DxD, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the cream of the crop.
Talking about masterpieces, that's
Yeah,
that's up
I
there.
mean, you got your plot and your plot. And like the new season 4 of High School DxD looks like it was made by a hentai shop. So you know, I mean, I'm not one to complain. I gotta
mean,
finish it, but
Sponsored by Hentai Haven.
they're shut down. So no, they're not. They're
I
coming
mean,
back though, but
yeah. Oh God.
that's run by furries,
That.
and that's a fact.
Are you serious?
Yeah, the main I don't know if he's like the creator of it or like the guy who owns it is a furry. And like his, because I'm in the Discord for it, or Discord, or
Oh yeah.
Discords,
Is Discord.
disc jockey for
Okay.
it, and his picture is like a furry, and he's a, he's visiting what is it, Bad Dragon,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Red Dragon,
Is Bad Dragon.
where you can get
Your dragon dildos.
your dragon dildos, and your dog Red Rocket,
And your
dick
tentacle.
straps,
And your tentacle dildos.
and your fucking.
And probably horse just all the animal dildos that you could ever possibly want.
And possible vajayjays, but we don't go
Probably.
into that.
Yeah. I don't even want to talk about that.
Well, now we are.
I really don't want to talk about
We're
that.
knees deep in a bad dragon.
We're elbow deep in a bad
Oh
dragon.
Jesus!
All right, let's get out of this topic. Please.
Speaking of bad dragons, let's talk about Borderlands 3.
That's you could actually transition into Game of Thrones from that. You do
Speaking of
realize that.
bad
Oh, God.
dragons, let's talk about Shazam.
You know what? We'll just do Borderlands 3. So I'll pause this real quick, and then we'll
Why
have you
pause
watch.
it? Why don't we just watch it while
You're
it's
just
yeah.
because the microphone's gonna pick up the audio and it's gonna sound like shit.
You can just edit it
All
out.
right, fine, whatever. We'll go to
Oh, I thought we were gonna whatever. I mean, it looks like another Borderlands game.
Yeah.
With updated graphics.
Yeah.
And more guns that do shit. So it's just more Borderlands.
yeah, pretty much.
But you know what the main selling point for this is to me.
Uh-huh.
And you said that there's space travel in it.
I think so.
Well, if there is, each planet needs to have a different accent. Because it is
Yeah.
canon with the pre-sequel.
Yeah. That the moon. I can't remember what their moon is called.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, the moon. They all have Australian
Yeah,
accents.
so if not every planet has a base accent, I'm gonna be kind of
Upset.
yeah.
Yeah. So the reason why I think it's going to be like a world hopping game, and I've thought it since like I beat Borderlands 2 the first time, is because it like at the end of Borderlands 2 it shows all of these vaults like across the galaxy or whatever, across the universe. I can't remember. And it's like, yeah, they're on all these different planets. There's also vaults. So, you can travel around to all these planets and open more. So that's what I'm pretty sure the crux of this should be. I don't know if it is anymore.
Would be an interesting concept if they made it where each planet you go to, you meet some characters, do some shenanigans, and then you open a vault on that planet.
Yeah.
And that's like your milestone for each planet is
Yeah.
you open a vault. and then it leads up to like they could say, oh, these vaults have bigger vault keys to the super galactic vault.
Oh yeah. So you get your ultimate vault
Yeah, that's
basically
like your end game vault.
on like the home world of those fucking guardians or whatever.
Yeah, something like
Yeah.
that. That would be neat.
That would be pretty cool. Because what Borderlands 1, the ending of that is you just fight a fucking monster in the vault and there's nothing really there.
In Borderlands 2, what do?
Yeah,
Oh,
you
let's
fight a
fight a
monster in the
monster.
vault.
Hey, Borderlands, the pre
Actually, Borderlands 2 was let's stop our villain from releasing a monster.
And then he releases the
And then
monster,
he
and
releases
we fight the
we
monster
fight the
from the
monster.
vault.
That's true.
I don't. What happened at the end of the pre-sequel?
The pre-sequel, I'm pretty sure it's like an amalgamation of a bunch of guardians are in that vault, and you just end up fighting them.
So hey, let's open a vault and fight more monsters.
I don't remember the pre-sequels ending that
Even
well.
in the what was it? The Telltale Tales of the Borderlands. Hey, let's open a vault and fight a monster.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
And a mech.
So the vaults are they just house weapons of mass destruction. Basically, they're like missile silos
That you never get.
that you never get. Yeah, you're right. I never really noticed the.
That's one thing that I would love from like I guess Borderlands 4, unless they do it in 3, where you have like the vault hunters where they're like, "Hey, we should go to these vaults and it has money, it has guns, it has everything you want."
Mm-hmm.
And they only want it for the rewards. I just want there to be a character or like you have vault hunters that are like, "Nah, we're going to go kill a guardian." That's what we want to do.
Yeah, yeah. They should really explore the motivations of the vault hunters more.
Yeah.
I think because like the only time you got any explanation for what the vault hunters wanted from from the first Borderlands was in the second one, and then you didn't get any real motivation for the vault hunters in Borderlands 2.
And 2, you kind of the only really character development you got for your characters was the little audio things you got when you started.
Yeah.
And it's like, Axton's a fucking drifter or
Yeah,
deserter.
rogue commando, basically. You went
Yeah.
AWOL from, like, the space military or
Everybody
whatever.
wants to kill his ass.
Yeah. And then Zero is, like, some fucking mystery assassin from somewhere, and nobody's ever seen his face and all that kind of shit. Which is cool. All that stuff I enjoy, but...
It would be nice to have them be actual characters,
Yes.
and not, hey, I'm a class.
Yes. I think the character in Borderlands 2 that you, like, a playable character that had the most actual character was Gage. Because I'm pretty sure she had, like...
Yeah, she had a backstory.
A bunch of... Yeah, she had a backstory where she, like... I'm pretty sure she killed one of her classmates on accident. And so that she wasn't, like, prosecuted for it. She just went to Pandora.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, like, because her... Fuck, what's the name of the mech? I can't remember.
It was like Death Watch or something.
Something like
it was
that.
Death. It was edgy.
Yeah, it was edgy. She was an edgy teen.
Well, I mean, her name's Gage.
Her name is Gage, that's true.
So
yeah, she had, I think, like logs, if I remember correctly, that she
that
did.
you could find?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I might just be imagining things, but I'm pretty sure she did. And she was DLC.
Yeah.
She was in the base
like,
game.
what's his name? Krieg?
Krieg, yeah.
Krieg? Gary?
Yeah.
The psycho?
And then there's theories that he's Tiny Tina's dad.
Yeah, I've heard about that. That's something I want to see.
Yeah, that would be pretty neat.
I hope they bring back more characters in the.
Oh, definitely.
Not Roland though, because he's kind of he's
He kicked
dead.
the bucket. Yeah.
He's just dead. He's
And
fucking
bit the
dead,
bullet.
dude.
Yeah, he's dead.
Ooh.
Huh.
You know, it'd be a cool character to bring back.
What's up?
The DLC character from the pre-sequel, the Handsome Jack impersonator.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be pretty cool. Because they're bringing back what that, like, I can't remember her name, but she's like this snooty kind of chick from the pre-sequel. And she's like a noble, basically.
Oh, yeah, she was with a Hammerlock, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I
yeah.
didn't play the pre-sequel enough to see anything in it.
Yeah, that's fair. It was kind of underwhelming. To be
Oh,
to be
yeah,
honest.
for a Borderlands game?
So, yeah.
I guess that's what happens when you ship it to Australia.
Yeah. I did point out to you, actually, whenever I was talking to you about the trailer the other day, I don't think they showed Axton. I don't think they showed Gage.
Yeah. I didn't see
Nothing
them.
like that. I didn't see them at all. I don't think they showed Krieg either. They showed Zero with Reese and then Maya with some kid.
That's one thing that's kind of annoyed me to a degree, is that they're really promoting their characters from the first game.
Yeah, that's true.
Like a good example of that, and the pre-sequel too, but they just forgot about the second game. But in Tales of the Borderlands, You had
Yeah.
you had your
Fiona, Sasha, yeah, Reese, and
well, no, not them because they're showing up in this. I'm talking about in the actual Telltale game. You had people from the first game because you had
yeah,
Marcus or not Marcus, whatever the fucking
Brick,
Brick. You had Athena,
yeah,
and then they had the only character they seem to bring from the second one is Zero.
yeah, it's
And that's
true.
because they can do the gimmick like, oh, he's fucking,
He's a
fucking
cool
cool.
he's a cool ninja man. To be fair though, they did that really
He's
well.
cool.
They did that really well.
What? This guy's a bit of a badass.
Yeah.
But they
Yeah.
don't. They kind of just left everybody else in the dust.
Yeah, I didn't like that either. And like what the thing is, right? I didn't really play. I didn't play the first game. I just know about it pretty much.
I've played the first one.
Yeah, and like on premise, the characters from Borderlands 2 I think are better than the characters from Borderlands 1 on premise alone.
Yeah.
Now the premise for the fucking new Vault Hunters in Borderlands 3, I don't know what it actually is. One's a fucking siren, the other have other gimmicks. But
They look kind of basic.
they do, and that's why I was disappointed.
Because what you have bounty hunter looking dude.
Yeah.
You have I'm a soldier, Rar. You
Check,
have hey
yeah.
I'm robot guy.
Yeah.
And then you've got hey I'm a siren. That's a stand user.
Yeah. That's essentially.
I have punches.
They don't look visually interesting.
Yeah.
Aside from the siren, pretty much. Because like in Borderlands 2, you had a super like, I don't want to say ragtag, but a very thrown together kind of cast.
I will say they get away with it though because you can customize your characters.
That's true, but like on the promotional material,
Yeah.
you want something that looks good.
They should have stuck out way more because they look like NPCs.
Yeah, they do. They just look like somewhat interesting NPCs.
Yeah, like hey, I got a quest for you, and that's it.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. But people will be like, "Oh, those guys were pretty cool." I just wish that they would promote the Borderlands 2 characters more because more people know the Borderlands 2 characters.
Yeah.
Because Borderlands 2, if I'm not mistaken, sold way better than the first Borderlands did. So I don't get that.
Man, I just want Battleborn too.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
No one wants that.
That's gonna be something.
No, it won't be.
That's what they could have done is they could have reused assets from Battleborn.
From Battleborn.
And put them in
I
Borderlands
think
3.
they used like the art style of Battleborn.
Because they, even though the game's pretty shit,
Yeah.
they had some cool looking characters in it, or at
Yeah.
least appealing
Some
more
good
than
character
generic
design.
4.
Yeah. Why couldn't you use some of the fucking anime inspiration that you used on those Siren Twins for your fucking main cast?
Yeah, no shit.
It's kind of useless to complain about it. But hey, hopefully they have some cool skins, or hopefully some of their premises are cool enough where it's
Or
like,
even they've got the heads too.
yeah,
Like
that's
you can
true.
change your head sometimes, which
Yeah,
is nice.
I do like that. I liked a lot of Zero's heads in Borderlands
Yeah.
2. There's some fun ones.
I
in
think
there.
my favorite was the what's the Gunzerker dude.
Oh, I know his name too. That's bothering the shit out of me.
But he had like a skin or a head that just turned him into a cyborg
Oh, that's
with
awesome.
red eyes.
That's
Or
awesome.
it was green eyes.
That's really cool. So it was like Terminator, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. Got it. That cast was so varied, I guess you could say.
Well, yeah, because if you compare this cast to the second one, this is definitely lacking.
Yeah, visually and
Even in height.
yeah, it's true. That's true. Yeah, because what you have your somewhat generic soldier man with like a cool gimmick of you can throw out turrets. You
That
have
stick on ceilings.
yeah, exactly. You have Space Ninja, who nobody's ever seen the face of. You've got, and he only has 4 fingers, so you don't know
I
what
didn't notice
he is.
that.
Yeah, exactly. You don't know what he is. You have Maya the Siren, who has cool blue tattoos all over the place. Actually, her backstory is pretty cool too. And then you have the Gunzerker, a fucking midget who dual wields machine guns. And then with the DLC, they fucking set that shit up where you just straight up get to play as a psycho with just more
Oh
abilities.
yeah, that was crazy.
And then
And he had that ability where like you could light yourself on fire.
yeah, you can explode yourself.
Yeah.
That was
Because
awesome.
for a while, I still need to get back to it. I'm doing like I'm just playing him.
Oh yeah.
Because I told you about that. Because I had never actually beat the second game.
Oh really?
So I was just going to do it on my own with with Gary.
Mm-hmm.
And
Gary.
I just love the idea. I like the melee hero.
I do too. I actually
Especially in Slooters,
in
as the best
shooters,
friend's been calling them.
Yeah, Sleuth, that's true. Yeah, I actually did a melee build 4-0. So yeah, I know how you feel.
That's one thing that I think Borderlands is missing, is they should get like, all right, we've got 1 billion guns now. What can we do? 1 billion swords or 1 billion melee weapons.
Oh, that'd be so awesome if you actually had a sword as a playable
Yeah,
weapon.
and like obviously as they've shown, oh, what's this? Our gun has legs and it can shoot people, or our gun
That's
can
so
turn
awesome.
into a mech. So they can actually do crazy shit with the melee weapons to where it would actually equal them out
Oh yeah,
and range wise.
yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah. That would have made Zero infinitely more interesting
oh yeah, if you could get him
in
like a
Borderlands
katana
2.
that
If you could just
could
get,
turn into like a whip.
yeah, get him a sick ass katana, get him like a broadsword. You just have a bunch of different kinds of fucking swords for him.
Or yeah, that would be.
Just give him a massive fucking bastard sword, and he's just cleaving people's heads off.
What are you doing, Gearbox?
We got ideas.
You gotta get some fresh minds in that
Yeah,
development team.
Yeah, man, we're all here. We're here.
Oh,
We're not
shit.
doing anything. We're just sitting here.
Yeah,
Come pluck some of these ideas out of our heads,
working dead end jobs.
and then underpay us for it.
Come help us out, Gearbox. Speaking, this week's sponsor is
Gearbox.
Gearbox Software.
Oh my god.
Not really. Don't take legal actions.
Yeah, don't. They're not paying us anything.
Not
We're
yet.
still talking about not yet. Hey, that's the.
That's how you get them right
That's
there.
the-
It's confidence. I went to
what you gotta
marketing
do.
class. Can't you tell?
I think that about covers Borderlands 3. I don't know if there's much else to talk about.
I mean,
there.
I'm not as much into Borderlands as you are, so
That is true.
if you have nothing to talk about, I definitely have nothing to talk about.
Yeah, that's true. I think the only thing else to talk about is like the whatever the motivations will be for like the main villains.
I will say one thing:
Uh huh.
they're killing it with the vehicles.
Yes.
They're doing
Yes.
very good with that.
That those looked fucking
And
cool.
two, I think they only added like one.
Yeah, they have the light runner and the bandit thing.
But I love the concept of having a catapult on your car
yes,
that's-
absolutely.
that threw barrels.
Absolutely.
One thing that did annoy me is they took out a vehicle from one.
What did they take out?
They had it was a DLC vehicle that was like a Atlas NPC, and it was like the big armored vehicle with like a tank cannon on top of it that shot electric rounds.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
And you got it from it's like I forget the DLC name,
Yeah.
but it was like pretty much the map was just highways.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Like it was like Mad Max themed.
Oh, okay. So like a Road Warrior.
Yeah,
kind of
so
thing.
it
Okay.
made sense that they would add another vehicle to it.
Yeah. Borderlands is very Mad Max.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure they were real excited when Fury Road came out because they had more shit that they could steal.
It's not gonna be long till you see your vehicles with giant soup cans sticking out from pikes.
Yeah, and a bunch of people are
Jumping.
spraying spray paint into their mouths.
Yeah.
Chrome spray paint. That movie was fucking nuts. I loved it, but that movie was nuts.
Yeah, it was something else. That's for damn sure.
But yeah, I'm just like, I am interested in whatever the main villains are going to be up to and like what their motivations are.
It's probably Vault related.
Yeah, if I were to guess. I mean, they're sirens, which I think sirens are like inherently connected to the vault, right? I'm pretty sure.
What makes you think I know?
Oh, that's true. Oh, I looked.
Yes.
I looked into some like Borderlands lore. I'm pretty sure they're connected to it. I'm pretty sure that's why Maya came to Pandora.
Oh, because there's a vault there.
Yeah, there's a vault there, and I think there's a connection there, or they're at least connected to Guardians or something like that.
I could get the Guardians.
It'll be interesting to see what it's all about because I'm pretty sure, like on the sign at the very beginning. I'll go back and see if I can find it. On the sign at the beginning, yeah, Children of the Vault, give your flesh, take your guns, join today. So they're clearly motivated by the vault, but it's like,
Well, and we're only seeing like what seems to be the antagonist faction.
mm-hmm.
So they could just be, hey, we're a Vault cult.
Yeah,
And they could just be like the only examples of this.
yeah, that's what it seems like.
What I really was interested in was the no, because they are connected to a degree because in what was it, 2, they would what was it, Iridium?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you had that mission with what was it,
Lilith gets fucking powers from Iridium.
Yeah. So they are connected to a degree because they say that because of the vault opening in one, Iridium just spread all over the planet.
It like reactivated basically.
Yeah. And you get that one mission with Ned where you gotta cut the dude open because he's eating Iridium. trying to get siren powers.
Yeah, I remember that. That was really funny. Actually, speaking of your vehicle stuff earlier, in the Hammerlock DLC, they had boats.
Oh
They
yeah,
had like airboats.
that's cool.
Yeah, so because that was all like swamp and shit.
See, that's what they need to do. Is they need to quit making. Oh, we have a vehicle just for this area.
Yeah,
You need to be able to take those vehicles all over the place.
yeah, that would be awesome. Hopefully they do something like that. That'd be really nice.
I mean, that hover truck looked pretty neat.
Yeah, it did. I'm pretty sure that's about the beginning and end of it.
Of Borderlands 3.
Of Borderlands 3, that's
The
correct.
maybe disappointed card game coming to 2020.
Did you just say card game?
Yeah.
Borderlands 3 is
The card game.
It's a card game?
I mean, you see who's in charge of it, don't you?
Okay.
It's time to duel.
Okay. Card game it
That's
is.
what they need. Oh, they need to make a DLC where it's I don't know his fucking name. I don't care. The Gearbox owner guy.
Randy Pitchford?
Yeah, Randy Dickford.
Yeah.
And he just has he's got a Yu-Gi-Oh duel disc on, and he instead of guns you collect cards for him, and he puts them down and he summons monsters.
That would be pretty awesome. I'd love like an anime inspired DLC.
They wouldn't just be monsters; they'd be baddies from Borderlands. So it'd have like a Psycho card,
Have a Skag.
or a Skag card, or like a Bruiser card.
a rack. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, that would be cool.
That would be pretty neat, yeah.
And like his ultimate move is he just summons a rock hive.
Oh yeah. Yeah, because they had a D&D inspired DLC in Borderlands 2, which was
Time to
pretty
get a
fucking-
Yu-Gi-Oh one.
Yeah, which is pretty fucking awesome. So like a Yu-Gi-Oh anime inspired. Why do I keep saying expired? Inspired fucking DLC would be pretty dope.
Where you gotta save your inflated chested waifu.
Yeah, or sister,
Or
both.
Or yeah, definitely both.
Probably both.
And as you're exploring, you become way more edgier and lose more family members, but your harem grows.
Yeah.
So it equals out the sadness and the happiness.
But you never have sex with any of them.
Of course.
Ever.
So it's always like you can never be too happy.
Yeah. So what? It's Borderlands 3. So what? You'd get Moxie.
No.
What? No.
We gotta back up a little bit.
Yeah.
Because now Borderlands 4. Borderlands 4
It's a dating sim.
now has 1 billion guns, 1 billion blades, and 1
1
billion
billion
waifus.
Oh god.
All for the taking.
That would be nuts.
And of course, yes, I know what everybody's thinking. Your waifus go in the shield category. Because they take the bullets for you.
Oh god. Oh no.
Yes.
Oh,
Gearbox, get on it.
That actually reminds me of like a news story from like back in like 2011,
Oh, yeah.
where this guy, he was like a rancher and he had his land illegally, and a bunch of people came out to support him because they don't understand the law, and some guy was like, yeah, so we came up with a plan, right? They're coming down here with their guns. You know what we'll do? We'll put the women folk in the front first, so that way it'll be them shooting women on live television.
I saw something like that too, but it was illegal. And it was like it was like a big house in a nice like gated community
Oh yeah.
that was it would have went for a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
But they the people that were in it, they lost it somehow. I don't know how they lost it. But this fella, he bought it for like $12, like the entire house, so he wouldn't have to pay anything on it, and he just moved right in. And everybody in the neighborhood just like, oh, that's not fair. How could he do this to? We pay for a house like good God-fearing Americans, and he didn't like cheat the system or anything. He just read the property owning laws or whatever, and he's like, oh, I can do this and get a nice house, and he did it. And of course it looks like a bunch of like white people picking on this one black guy who just moved in.
That's really
from
funny.
reading laws.
Oh my god. He just gamed the system correctly.
Yeah, and they're like, that's not fair.
That's not fair.
We pay for our houses. He should do the same. It's like he did pay for
He
his
did
house.
pay for it. He just is smarter about it.
I feel like
than
there's
you
an
were.
alternate motive to why you don't want this guy in your neighborhood. It's a little racy. Just a tad.
Oh Jesus Christ!
But it was actually I think it was on the news. Like
Oh yeah, oh, I'm sure it was. Like stories like that, pretty
yeah,
generally.
but I was like, man, I gotta get a lesson from this guy. Because if I could own property for just like $12,
Oh, without a doubt, that'd be
yeah,
fantastic.
he would need to work.
Who would need to work?
The less you have to pay monthly, the happier I'll be.
Yeah, that is true. Rent can be a bitch. Monthly payments in general can be a bitch.
Fucking Spotify.
Taking
my money.
I don't gotta rent music.
By the way, we're sponsored by
Spotify.
If you like listening to podcasts, they're on the Spotify.
They have some. They're
don't
probably
have,
not very good, but they have some.
They have shit ones, but you know.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, what? Who?
They have the official podcast. That's pretty good.
Who's the official podcast?
That's this podcast I listen to.
Well, yeah, they have shit podcasts.
Oh, okay, well they have shit podcasts
like,
apparently.
I'm trying to think of a bad. I don't know. I'm sure they got one about something dumb.
Man, that was a slam right there.
They well, I don't look for podcast on fucking Spotify. I just listen to the Bill Burr podcast.
Hold on, here we go.
They've got Nancy, the BFF, Kathy 2, and Toby Lowe are super queer, super fun.
Tobin.
Tobin? Oh, my bad. Tobin Lowe are super queer, super fun, and ready to take over you. ... Yeah, they have top quality podcasts.
I mean, the official podcast is good. I'll plug that podcast.
They have what's that? The Wind Down.
The Wind Down.
Do your palms sweat at the sight of a lengthy wine list? Do your eyes glaze over ... That's the Wind Down by what's that? By Wine Dialogues. Yes. Subscribe to them. They are sponsoring us.
Man, there's
that heavy metal one actually looks pretty good.
Yeah, the murderer John Reynolds. That's pretty okay. Yeah, that looks alright.
That's what she said. With Sarah Spain. Sarah Spain profiles.
No. Why don't you date me?
Well.
Yeah, what? I've never actually looked at a lot.
Yeah,
of
I know they're really
before.
bad.
They all look like shit. Oh God.
Yeah, I would. You think this is a joke, but no, this is the truth.
I hope Spotify never hears this.
They have the Rooster Teeth one that looks pretty good.
Yeah, that's
let's talk about Myth's baby.
That sounds.
It would have been better if they took the baby out.
Yeah.
Or put it in old.
Oh no, because it's like it's supposed to be like let's talk about sex. Let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about you and me.
So it's a bad song.
It's a bad pun.
It's a bad song reference.
Okay.
Yeah, Spotify, killer podcast.
But they agree. That'd probably actually be someone interesting.
Hey, yeah, I'm just being.
I like Greek and Roman mythology, and then I should probably listen to the Rooster Teeth podcast too.
I shouldn't, but I don't know a lot about the Rooster Teeth. I mean, I listened to the Cow Chop one.
The Cow Chop one's really good.
But they're kind of dead now because all their key players are leaving.
Yeah, I mean they might be done by the end of the year. So
yeah, because I think what was his Alec. Or is it Alex?
Alex. Yeah.
It's fucking Russian.
Well, there's Alec and there's Alex, and they're two different people.
I don't care. They're like, hey, we're gonna keep up our what we promised until the mortgage is paid off or something.
Yeah. No, it's until the lease is up.
Yeah, until the lease is up, and they're like, yeah, and then we're probably gonna go fuck you.
Yeah.
So Cow Chop's dead. You heard it here first before everybody else. Cow Chop is dead.
Cow Chop is dead. It's not like James made a video about him leaving.
Who's that guy listening to Roundabout?
That was
on
you.
The Stands playlist.
That was you. That was 3 hours ago.
What? How was that 3 hours ago if I'm here now?
Moving on. Oh God. I don't even know what to talk about next.
Yeah.
You know what we'll do? We'll get this one out of the way.
What, Jump? Jesus. Speaking of shit, let's talk about Jump Force.
Jump Force. I just kind of wanted to touch on this.
You know that game that has a character from I don't know the guy's name, and I don't know a lot or what he made, but there's a character made by a guy who is a pedophile.
You mean the Rurouni Kenshin guy?
Yeah. Speaking of which, amazing story. Would recommend. His hobbies outside of actual work. little, but it's good
Is it-
until you get to that Jesus arc, and
It's-
it gets kind of weird.
Oh God, there's a Jesus arc.
There's one where it's like, because it's based in feudal Japan,
Yeah, yeah.
and then you've got like, oh, we're Japanese and Christian or Catholic. Oh, fuck you and your God too.
Yeah,
And that gets a real boring real quick, and then they bring in Jesus magic. But besides that, it's pretty good.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I've only watched like 18 episodes of it, so
Well, I would recommend watching more.
yeah. I've heard good things, and it's been good so far.
I watched that with my stepdad when he used to love me.
Yeah.
But good show. It's crazy. I made him watch Claymore too. That's another good show.
I need to watch that.
That's literally female Berserk. So if you like
That's
that,
right up my alley, yeah. I mean, Berserk is obviously immediately up my alley, so.
yeah, Berserk's all right.
Fuck you.
I mean, it would be better if it wasn't on hiatus every goddamn.
Yeah, hopefully
month.
it starts coming out monthly, because I'm pretty sure the publication I was in.
See, here's my thing though, right? Do we have to wait and watch the whole boat ride back?
If they do that, it'll have like a Griffith and Rickert storyline in between.
I will say though, I was excited seeing Griffith mash those giants.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
it was going back to its roots after a very long time.
That is true. That is true.
But
It was good. It was good to see that, but I wanted to see the Casca guts stuff, obviously,
oh yeah,
because that's like the crux of the whole revenge plot.
and then
Basically,
you got Casca who's like,
she's yeah. If
I see
there's-
the eclipse behind him.
yeah, there's now a visual panel of the fact that Guts never left that eclipse.
Yeah,
So yeah,
that was cool.
it was really cool. That's a dope ass panel, and his face is all covered in black.
Well, yeah, 'cause he's the black
He's the
swordsman.
Black Swordsman. That's
He's
true.
the 100-man
He's
slayer.
the 100-man slayer.
Unless you've played the Band of the Hawk game, then it becomes like the 10 million-man slayer
That is true.
and one mission.
Those Muso games are fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
We need that. What are they called? From Software. The Dark Souls creators.
Oh yeah, they need to make
They need to make a fucking Berserk game.
because that would actually be Berserk.
Yeah, exactly. And the dude who makes those games, who's in charge of all of them, is a huge fucking fan of Berserk.
Mira,
so-
what are you doing?
Yeah, get them the license.
Yeah, we fuck Sekiro, good game, but fuck it, get Berserk.
Yeah.
Berserk, a Dark Souls experience.
Don't call it that, though. Please don't call it that. But yeah.
Or Bloodborne too.
What? Yeah. Yeah, that would be pretty. Just make Bloodborne
Just-
2 into fucking Berserk. You're good.
No.
No?
Those are two different time periods.
Yeah.
Because one's
I
like,
haven't played enough Bloodborne to even fucking know
yeah,
about it. So.
Berserk's like dark medieval, like
Yeah,
dark ages,
yeah.
while Bloodborne's like Sherlock Holmes type England.
Well, Berserk is probably closer to the Middle Ages, probably. Because they have crossbows and shit. So.
Yeah.
And Rickert made a fire truck.
Yeah,
And a Gatling gun.
They also have pterodactyls, so I don't know where they're at.
Yeah. they're all over the place in that world.
But it
Oh, man.
works. I mean, they've got fairies that they call elves, and
Yeah.
giant whales on legs that they call orcs. Or is it ogres? I don't know.
You mean like the big ogre with like the fucking weird looking face?
Yeah.
Yeah. Those whales, those things are fucking.
Yeah, they
nuts.
look like whales, don't they?
No, the ogres doesn't look like whales, but the fucking the weird
Oh, the elephant.
the
trunk.
pishaka, I believe they're called.
Yeah.
Yeah, those fuckers are made
Genetics.
of whales. Genetics.
Eugenics.
You,
I don't know what I'm saying.
no, you don't. All right, let's move on. So that was Jump Force.
Yeah. We didn't actually talk about
We
Jump
didn't actually
Force.
talk about Jump
As you
Force.
can tell, it would be way better if Guts was actually in Jump Force.
Yeah, but he's not a shonen protagonist.
Yeah, well, fuck Jump Force. They like to brand pedophiles. All right, moving on. What we got down here?
I don't know. You know what? Pick one.
Pick one. I don't know. Fucking. We'll do Disney Plus
Okay.
because
Because you don't know about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, you probably heard about. I'm sure I've told you about how the Marvel Netflix shows all got canceled, which I was very disappointed by. But since Disney is coming out with their own streaming service, people are like, oh, well, they've got to cancel it off there so that they can do their Marvel shows on Disney Plus. I'm pretty sure the new Star Wars shit's going to be coming out on there. So yeah, it's this massive, massive streaming service that'll have a whole bunch of Disney stuff on it.
Is it just like Netflix but branded for Disney?
Yeah, exactly. That's what it is.
So it's gonna be shit. Because Disney is already shit.
I mean, it'll have all the Marvel and Star Wars movies on it.
So it's gonna be shit. Well, no, the animated Marvel movies wait, you said Marvel or DC?
Marvel.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be shit. It's fucking...
I mean, like the MCU movies. And that kind of shit, probably.
Yeah, it's gonna be shit.
It's gonna be shit. Okay, well.
I mean, have you seen Infinity War? Come on.
Oh, Endgame?
Endgame? Speaking of Endgame, let's go to actually something that's worth talking about.
That is true. Endgame is worth talking about.
So, we're going to see Endgame this Friday.
Yeah, this Friday.
Dating the podcast.
That is true.
But
I mean, the fact that we're talking about Endgame in the future tense already dates the podcast anyway.
But now they know that it's a week from Endgame.
Yeah, well, less than a week. It's like 2 days.
Well, don't tell them that. they're gonna find out where we live just from the date of the podcast.
We talked about Central, so.
Oh no. Because there's definitely nothing else in this world named Central.
Yeah, we're also fully grown adults, so it's fine.
Oh God.
And no one's gonna listen to this anyway.
I'm an adult. When? When did this happen?
Once you hit 18, buddy.
It doesn't feel like it. I'm just a boy in a man's body.
And that's probably true.
In a mildly obese man's body. with a crooked... I'm not going to finish that. But,
Endgame. That's going to be fucking dope. Yeah, I'm so ready for Endgame.
I'm ready for Thanos to up his kill count some more on his farm.
Oh, yeah, probably. Well, like, what? Captain Marvel's going to show up and then... like probably beat him up for a little bit, and then he's gonna either escape or beat the shit out of her.
I swear, if the Captain Marvel that they shown us beats Thanos, I might be done with Marvel for a while.
Oh yeah,
because the Captain Marvel is such a shitty character.
Yeah,
they've got a shit. Well, she's an alright actress, but she did not put in her best.
That's the problem though. She's a good actress, but it's very clear that she doesn't know how to play this character, or that the writing behind the character was so bad, or maybe the direction even was bad enough that she just could not pull it off.
She should have just been a snarky bitch the whole time.
Yes, I would.
Hey, I got jokes.
You don't have to be. Not all your protagonists have to be super funny. Like Captain America's not super funny.
Yeah.
But fucking Civil War.
Don't swear.
But that was really funny. Hey, watch the language.
I love that.
Did you just say watch your language? Yeah, that was pretty awesome. There are some good bits in Age of Ultron.
Yeah.
Mainly just like the Incredible Hulk leaving Vision and that.
Oh, and that scene where they're trying to lift up Thor's hammer.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You know what? That might be the best part. That was pretty awesome.
And
Captain America made a budge a little bit.
Yeah, and he's just like.
And then that sets up Vision picking it up no problem later, which is awesome. But yeah, so. I mean, clearly the writers and directors for Infinity War were fucking fantastic, and they're exactly the same for Endgame.
Yeah, Endgame's probably gonna be awesome.
Oh, I've heard literally only good things about it.
It's 3 hours and 1 minute long.
Yes, it is. That's gonna be a long fucking watch.
Yeah.
But
bring your diaper.
Okay. But I'm fucking excited for that. I'm sure they can write Captain Marvel better, because they probably actually read the fucking comics and shit before they do. But then you have
the issue where Captain Marvel now feels like a completely different character. I'm fine with that. Story.
I'm fine with that.
But you can also.
It's also been 20 years.
Yeah, that's as before you cut me off.
Yeah.
I was about to acknowledge that. So she's not the hard ass punk bitch listening to Nine Inch Nails.
She was not listening to Nine Inch Nails.
But she had the shirt on.
She did, that's true.
Which, you know...
She just picked that off.
As much as I hate that movie, they managed to bring in one of my favorite bands and my D&D character as a main antagonist. So
That's the best, dude. Whenever I went and after we watched that, I went and watched that with family, and whenever it came to the Vic stuff,
yeah,
it was weird because not a lot of people around me were laughing, but I was like, oh,
because you can see it.
this is so good.
What was his name? It was
Talos.
Talos is just Vic.
He's just Vic the Slick.
Like to a T, and it's the best.
It's awesome.
And
yeah.
the moment I realized that was when he was they were in the at the her best friend's house.
Yeah, holding
And
the
they're
kid
like,
hostage.
they're like, I'm coming as myself. No tricks, no nothing. It's like, what's that? All right, you got me there.
I mean, hey, listen, you're Fire Fist, all right?
Yeah.
Can't compare.
Captain Fire Fist,
Yeah.
the movie.
Oh god, that's awesome.
When you realize that Fire Fist, the man who has the title for the softest lips, is gonna kick Thanos' ass.
Oh, that's so good. Why can't he be in Infinity War and like
Deadpool?
Endgame?
I don't know. That
No, I mean specifically Fire Fist.
Fire Fist? I don't know.
Damn, it feels good to be a gangster.
No, you know what they should have done in Deadpool 2? When he knocks on the get Juggernaut, if it's just fucking Thanos in there,
That would be funny.
and that's what starts Infinity War.
That would be hilarious.
Will you be my friend?
God, I love that Deadpool and Thanos have a natural conflict in the comics because
Yeah,
they
you've told me
both
about
love
that.
death, and Death doesn't love Thanos, but she loves Deadpool. It's so good.
I really need to read comics, but
You need to read Deadpool comics.
Oh, yeah, 'cause
because you'll fucking love those.
Deadpool is the only character I would actually read
Yeah.
besides Punisher.
Yeah, Deadpool comics can be pretty hit or miss though.
Yeah,
So.
but I enjoy Deadpool enough to even when they're bad, I'll
Yeah.
still enjoy them.
Because it's still Deadpool.
Yeah, because Deadpool.
Yeah, yeah.
I love the brand.
Yeah, that's true. Unfortunately, I can't always say that for Nightwing.
Yeah, well, I mean, Nightwing did get taken out like a bitch by the
the
KGB.
KGB. Oh my
I
god.
love that so
The
much.
KGB is fucking.
We
he's
were,
a unit.
yeah, because we were watching Shazam,
Shazam, yeah,
and I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah.
what if Shazam just gets taken out by the KGB in
Yeah,
kid
it's like-
form?
That's completely possible because KG Beast is a decent character,
Yeah, I know.
so he can show up at any time and shoot anybody in the head.
They need to have like a running gag now where the KGB's just off somebody.
Really important.
Yeah, since they retcon death in the comics.
Oh god, that whole the Rick Grayson shit is really bad.
You know what they need? Oh, I know what they need.
Ah,
It won't make sense, and you're probably not gonna like what I gotta say.
uh-huh.
But they need to have the KGB's be the one who put Professor Xavier in the wheelchair.
They're from entirely
I
different.
know. That's why it don't make sense, but it does at the same time.
No, it doesn't.
Oh,
None of
yeah.
that makes sense.
You're telling-
No part of what you just said makes any.
You're
fucking
telling
sense.
me that if Thanos, the man with the plan who's got the Infinity Gauntlet, said, "Hey, I want a portal to the DC universe," that shit wouldn't happen.
I don't know how to answer that question. I mean,
Yes.
it's not guaranteed a yes, because I know the Infinity Gauntlet can open like a portal to another universe, but I don't know if it can open a portal to another multiverse.
You know what it is, right? It's a yes if the creators of DC and Marvel shake on it.
That's true. That is true. In the amalgam universe,
Yeah.
because that's a
And fuck, what's his name? Bootleg universe.
Adi Shankar.
Yeah, Adi
Yeah.
Shankar is his universe is coming together quite nice.
It fucking is.
'Cause
Castlevania and DMC.
DMC, and then he wants Berserk.
Yeah, he wants Berserk. Didn't he get another property? He got another property
I think
recently,
it was-
or Netflix did.
Was it Final Fantasy or something like that?
No. It was something from Dragon's Dogma.
Yes.
That was given to Netflix, and if they're intelligent, then they're probably just gonna give Daddy Shankar.
What I really find sad though
Uh-huh.
is that if he gets Berserk, it will take an American to do Berserk right. Or is he American, or is he from England or something like that?
I don't know where he's. I'm pretty sure he's from the U.S.
Yeah.
and he's like of I think Pakistani descent or
Hey!
Indian. Yeah. So I'm in good company. Uh, but yeah, no. So hopefully, because I've heard Dragon's Dogma is basically like Berserk Light, pretty much.
A light berserk.
Yeah, that's what the storyline is pretty much. So
I need to. Yeah, isn't that a game?
yeah, I want to play that game. I might actually have it if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I should definitely give that a try.
Yeah, I've heard it's really good. So
Well, then it's probably really good.
yeah, and I think they're looking to give them like a Monster Hunter and some other property show as well.
I don't care for Monster Hunter.
Yeah,
I played that Monster Hunter World.
yeah,
Eh.
yeah.
We played it here,
Yeah.
and we made Joe Baker the Gator Hunter.
The Gator Hunter. Because we just finished watching the Resident Evil 4 or Resident Evil 7 fucking DLC for that.
No, you finished playing it.
I didn't play it.
You didn't?
I never played Resident
I
Evil
thought you were
7.
playing it.
No. We watched Best Friends.
Holy shit! I thought you were playing it the whole time.
No, not at all. We were watching videos
Oh my god.
with the commentary and everything.
I did not. No, I didn't even realize that. I thought you were playing it.
No.
And I was just making fun of it. Well,
Gator.
man, the more you know,
The more you know,
the
that is
plot
true.
thickens.
But yeah, so hopefully Endgame is cash money. I hear it's going to be like a time travel thing.
I can see that. Yeah, that
Yeah.
makes sense.
I mean, those have been the theories. I haven't looked at any of the like spoilers for
it
it.
would make sense considering everyone's dead.
Yeah, that's true. But I'd rather it not be, and then just be like everyone who got dusted comes back, because of course they will, because Black Panther 2 is going to be a thing. Spider-Man Far From Home, there's already fucking trailers out for that. So
Yeah.
everyone who got dusted comes back. Everybody who got fucking brutally murdered
Comes back.
doesn't come back.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
You would think?
that's what I think they're going to do.
You think they would have taken the? Oh wait, that's what. Yeah, that's probably what they're gonna do from a marketing standpoint.
I think that's what they're just going to do in general.
I don't fucking know. I'm hungry.
Because Loki got, and
Dude, yeah, Loki got choked out.
Loki got fucked. He got messed up.
He did not pull his devil trigger. That's for sure.
No, he did not. Hopefully what they do, and that's what I'm thinking they're going to do, is they'll do a storyline where, like, Asgard is on Earth now, basically.
Eh.
I think the citizens of Asgard are, like, not resurrected. They're reincarnated on Earth.
Oh. Ew, gross.
What?
Fuck that. I don't want these Asgardian filth on my planet.
It's not real.
Yeah, still. I want that fucking rainbow bridge.
That would be here on the planet,
I
yeah.
don't want it on the planet, though. That's just gonna make us gay.
Okay, it's floating above the planet.
That's like putting gay bombs in the water. Turn the freaking
Turn the
frogs
freaking
gay.
frogs gay. Oh, God.
Yeah, but that'd be fine, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, hey, you got to bring back people somehow.
Yeah.
Because Thanos straight up just killed.
I'm
half
used
the
to
fucking
hero
people.
movies disappointing me anyways.
Yeah, that's true. I'm just waiting on that Nova movie.
Speaking of disappointments, Black Panther
Black.
got those Oscars or it got, I don't know, it was some video. They won a whole bunch of shit.
Yeah, Oscars.
It might have been Oscars. Was it Oscars? Is
I'm
that
pretty sure
movies?
it's Oscars, yeah.
Yeah, they got some good
Because
shit.
I think the Emmys are TV and then Grammys are music.
Yeah, who cares?
Okay.
It's just a bunch of rich fucks stroking their egos.
That is true.
Anyway,
That's about what it boils down to.
until I get one, then it holds up. It's good. I don't know which one I'm gonna get if I ever get one, but if it ever happens.
Oh my God. Well, speaking of rich fucks stroking their ego, One Punch Man Season 2 is out.
I don't know how that relates to rich fucks. stroking
Because
their
that's
egos.
a cash grab. That's what One Punch Man Season 2 is.
That is definitely a cash grab.
It's a
from their
fucking-
shitty, whatever they got fucking.
Like, that's what was, I think it was Madhouse who did the animation for the first
Yeah,
season.
and now they've got-
and they were busy animating other shit.
God, King looks like he's gone fucking anorexic or some shit. I hate that so
Oh
much.
my God.
Because I started reading it, and he's got like he looks like a crackhead.
Yeah.
He does.
Oh God.
It's real bad.
It's pretty rough. But yeah, so that's a real bad situation where they just is like the studio that they wanted would have taken longer, and also they were working on another show. So it's like, oh yeah, you gotta wait until like fucking 2021 or some shit until we can actually get this out into the public. So I was like, well, okay, we'll just do a different team, get it done for cheaper, get it done quicker, and then just fucking push that shit out there. Because One Punch Man season 1 looked fantastic.
One's such a disappointment.
That's not. I don't think that's one's call.
Yeah, it's probably not. But I gotta hate someone, and I don't know enough about the Japanese anime industry to direct my hate to the correct person.
Yeah, that's true.
So I'm gonna write a hate fan mail to one.
To one,
Tell him that
specifically.
his napkin scribbles are shit, and he should get a real artist.
He did.
I know.
At least the story will probably be good.
Yeah.
Hopefully it won't be like Berserk 2016 and
If
2017.
anything, I'm probably not gonna like it because it's gonna go towards that tournament arc.
Yeah, it's not really that much of a tournament arc.
I know, but
It's a joke.
I know
is
it's
what
a
it
joke,
is.
but it's still a tournament. And anything that's a
A
tournament,
tournament exists in this universe, therefore
I hate it.
you hate it. Okay, that makes sense.
That's why JoJo's good.
That's-
There's no tournaments in there.
That's true. There is no tournaments in
A
JoJo.
shonen done right.
It's shown and done right. That is true. You won't catch me bashing JoJo.
You catch me batching it.
Yeah,
bashing
you will.
it.
That is true.
Because I hated it for a very long time.
Let's not get into that now.
Until I found myself.
Until you found yourself as a character in part 4
Yeah.
as the villain.
I mean, I'm not saying I like hands or anything, but if I could blow you up and leave just your hand, I could get a use out of it. I'd write my ass with a severed hand.
Speaking of blowing up your hand, Game of Thrones as its eighth season is out now.
I feel like you can do a better transition with that from JoJo.
I was doing a very
Speaking of Golden Wen, God is coming out.
yeah. God,
I-
those
I-
first 2 episodes have been pretty strong.
Yeah, with you got Wheels in the Leg Man.
Yeah, Professor X and Goldfinger.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man,
I enjoyed that Jamie episode.
it was really good. I think the fact that it was centered around Jamie made it better.
I enjoyed that a lot of it was people just giving Jamie shit too.
Yeah,
Because it's been a long time coming.
Oh yeah, for all the dumb and bad shit that he's done.
And even Jamie gave himself a little shit too, because he's like, "Oh yeah, at least you didn't fuck your sister."
That is true. It's like Tyrion was like, "Oh, back then I had my whores and and all that kind of stuff, and not many friends." He's like, "Yeah, he had one friend. he was fucking his sister." So, times were not simpler back then.
I love that.
They were not better. I don't know why my Tyrion impression became Obi-Wan again, but
Oh,
the Force, it's
go
around
to the
us.
Dagobah
It
system.
penetrates us.
I can't wait till this weekend where we get to finally see that fight.
Battle of Winterfell, baby.
Yeah, that's gonna be
The
something.
biggest cinematic battle in history.
Hopefully, it's not shit.
Hopefully it's not shit. I mean, judging by who they've had for their other battle episodes, and those have all been pretty good, this should be pretty decent, I would say.
Speaking of shit, Game of Thrones, Tyrion needs to die.
Tyrion's gonna live.
He's a shell of his former self.
He is.
And
He was.
It's not a good shell.
Yeah,
either.
it's true. I think last episode was slightly a return to form, especially the stuff with like Podrick and all them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We gotta get Tyrion and Bronn back. That's what it is.
Yeah, and that'll probably happen pretty soon. So I'm guessing. I'd bet money that will happen after the Battle of Winterfell.
Oh, definitely, because you gotta get the aftermath.
Yeah,
If they make it,
I hope they do.
I'm on the
Because-
fence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you just want the Night King to just fucking plow through Winterfell and then go and kill Cersei?
It would be interesting
It would be interesting.
because I would enjoy a moment where the defense at Winterfell fails.
Mm-hmm.
And Cersei gets that note that, hey, you know those people you were supposed to help, that if you would have been there, you could have stopped the end of the world.
Yeah.
They're all dead and it's your fault. And she's
And
like,
and now they're part of the Night King's army.
so now everybody, the entire world's coming to kill you.
Yeah,
And it's just like,
basically. The rest of Westeros is coming to murder you.
it's like, oh, wow, maybe I shouldn't have been such an asshole.
And they have 3 dragons. Zombie dragons.
Well, it's been fun, gang. that would make the season at the end.
It might, yeah. Just have the Night King on the throne.
Yeah, he's just like, what would you expect?
I know there's some people who've been like, oh, yeah, Cersei will be the Night Queen.
That's
which
cool.
I don't think that would happen. I
That'd
think
be
the Night King would
interesting.
just fucking murder her.
He could smell the bitch on her. And the incest.
Yeah, it's true. It's like, oh, God, are you pregnant with your brother's
Ooh,
kid?
Well, maybe. Maybe he might be into the incest.
If he's one of Craster's kids. No, he's not. But the other White Walkers would be like, hey, huh? Huh?
Welcome to the fold, sister. You got a Greyjoy in you, don't you?
Oh, God. Oh, she was already pregnant from the other season.
Sir Jaime.
Sir Jaime of the House Lannister. The Golden Lion.
Why Jaime?
Why? He should have... I'm pretty sure in the books he just gets fed up with her and is just like, fuck this bitch. I want to get out of here.
Oh, he doesn't look like a lost dog who got kicked out?
No. He's like, yeah, send me to that siege on fucking Blackfish, please, so I can get the fuck away from you. Because he realizes how fucking nuts she is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's pretty nuts.
Yeah. It's up there. That's probably why she gets along with Euron so well. And apparently his character's way better in the books.
Oh, yeah. Everybody's way better in the books.
No, not...
Not Shay. I've heard she...
No, Shay is worse in the books. Do you remember the redheaded prostitute from Winterfell that went down to the... Because she like straight up didn't have a character in the books. And her character was pretty good in the show. So... She was like a spy for Varys and worked for Littlefinger. So she actually had a role as opposed to just nothing.
But, just a character that showed tits on the TV.
Yeah. Actually, you know who is better, in my opinion, in the show? Pycelle, Grandmaster Pycelle. Because you know those moments where he's like, it's very clear that he's playing a game of being this old man, this fucking decrepit old man. Those aren't in the books.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not that far, so...
I'm also not that far, I just know
You're way farther than me, though.
I'm not far enough to tell you that. I've just heard that.
You're lying. You're playing the Game of Thrones right now.
Okay.
The game of cats.
I just watched Nerd Soup, so I kind of...
Why would you watch a soup? You're supposed to eat soup.
Moving on. Yeah. You know what? You can pick another one.
You want me to pick another one?
Yeah.
Let's
got a list going.
Let's pick Deadpool 3 Detective Pikachu edition.
Yeah. That's another movie where I'm just like, I want this to be out so I can see it.
Oh, it's gonna be good.
Oh, it's gonna be good.
Even if it's bad, it's good.
If it's bad, that just means we can make fun of it in the theater and no one else will care, or they'll join in.
You know what I want from this, and I know I'm gonna get it. I know Detective Pikachu, that's not good. Yeah. If it's good, it's bad. I don't care. But Deadpool 3 is gonna have so many Detective Pikachu references.
That is true. There's no way that Ryan Reynolds will not be like, hey. We're talking about Detective Pikachu.
They'll probably do a thing at the beginning where when it's going around his suicide apartment, and you see Wolverine on the stick. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
But it'll probably be like whatever the ending of Detective Pikachu was, doing something.
Yeah.
Like the boy hugging his dad or the grave of his father or something. You know what I mean? That would be funny.
That would be awesome.
Or a part where he has like a Pikachu hat on.
Yeah, the best part of Detective Pikachu will be Deadpool 3.
Oh yeah, definitely.
God.
And a lot of people haven't realized that yet.
Yeah, that'll be fucking funny. But yeah, it looks like it'll be a legitimately entertaining movie, which is good. And even if it's not, it'll be entertaining in the fact that we can make fun of it. So yeah, it's a win-win. Basically.
I enjoy making fun of things, especially when they deserve it. But even more when they don't. And then they make it to where they deserve it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
We know quite a few people like that.
We know. Yes, that is true. We do know people like that. But yeah, no. There's not really much to say about Detective Pikachu, but it's a silly thing that's going to come out. So.
Oh yeah.
It'll probably be fun though.
What is it, the mime guy? I don't know Pokemon because I had a childhood.
Mr. Mime.
Yeah, Mr. Mime.
Yeah.
Where he's just like, oh, he's getting on the bike, stop him.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Oh, I should have worn your helmet.
Yeah, and like the falling animation for him is hilarious. That was
it's
really
in slow mo.
Slow. Oh no, he's going down hard, Tim. Yeah, that's pretty strong. That's pretty strong. But yeah, that's
that was Detective Pikachu on your what's the name for this Asshole Patrol cast?
We'll just go with that, yeah.
Yeah, because I thought we talked about this before.
Well, going on patrol with Asshole Patrol.
That's a bit long. But then again, we did just read.
What are you doing?
Never mind. I was gonna look at more shitty podcast names.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. What was it? Let's talk about Myths, baby.
That one's fine now. Grew on me.
Or we can talk about going on. It can be called like going on patrol.
going on patrol. No, we gotta get asshole patrol.
That
on
is
there.
true.
And then the picture's got to be of a badge.
I mean, I have my badge, so
I have mine too.
yeah, that's true. We'll take a picture of both of them.
Yeah, we gotta get the Florida in mind though to show that we really hate that state. And if anyone's listening from that state, try some bath salts. Anyways,
God.
don't disclaimer. Don't do that. Don't do that. It's a joke.
Oh. Well, we'll go from one world full of monsters to another.
Yeah.
I want to talk about Godzilla because they released its final trailer.
I haven't seen any of the trailers.
You haven't
for
seen any?
Godzilla.
Okay, we'll pull those up too because I'm pretty sure.
Okay, listen. You're like, hey, we should watch Godzilla. I know what it's gonna be about.
Uh-huh.
It's a giant fucking lizard gonna be yelling and shooting lasers in my face.
I mean, I can't dispute that.
Yeah.
That's
Once you see one Godzilla trailer, you've seen them all.
yeah, but it's really cool to see all the monsters.
Is
and
this
all that kind of
the?
shit.
I think I've seen because they've got Mothra,
Yes,
the three-headed
yeah.
dragon.
Mothra, Rodan, King Ghidorah.
Yeah, I've seen bits and pieces.
Apparently, I think in the final trailer, like, oh, how many monsters or how many titans they're calling them, which is pretty cool, have shown up, and it's like, oh, there's like 17 reported cases, which is really cool because it doesn't mean that there's just Rodan, Godzilla,
Yeah, there's
Mothra, and
more.
fucking whatever.
That just reminds me of a DMC 5
Oh yeah,
where each mission ends with a boss fight,
yeah.
which is amazing.
That's pretty good.
And
Yeah.
as a longtime DMC fan such as myself, long time being maybe a year,
Maybe a year.
ever since the best friend started playing it.
Yeah, pretty much. That's
I knew a little bit about it before,
Yeah.
but that was Meth Head Dante. And I was kind of like, oh, Jesus, what is this?
Dante
Yeah, Dante.
or Dino, whatever you prefer.
Yeah. Slick Ricky with his slit wrist.
Yeah,
But
yeah. I'm really excited for that movie. I think it'll be pretty good.
wait.
Tywin Lannister is in it.
What are we talking about now?
Godzilla King of Monsters.
Oh, yeah. I thought you were saying there was a DMC movie coming out. I was like, ooh.
No. Just the anime.
Hey, I
Anime
love
Shankar.
that shitty depressed Dante anime is canon.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because that black guy who talks to you more,
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
white.
he's from
He's the
the-
white guy.
He's from the anime.
Something happened to him. He got burnt.
Or he went on a long ass vacation.
Yeah, and then there's a part where when you play as Dante, the fucking chick calls you, and she's like, "Hey Dante, come to
Like
my
the little girl?
yeah."
Oh,
she's like,
Jesus.
She's like, "Hey Dante, come to my 18th birthday," and he's just like, "Ooh."
I'm not touching that shit.
And he's like, "Hey, get me out of there, and I'll do this job for you."
Good man, Dante.
Yeah,
God,
definitely not Virgil.
Yeah.
He would have smashed that in no time.
God, okay, this is something that I want to know.
Yeah.
Do you find out who Nero's mother is at all?
No,
Is there even like an implication?
not in the DMC 5. If that's what you're asking.
That's exactly what I'm asking.
Then no, there's not.
Why? Why wouldn't they just be like, hey, it's just some lady, or like, hey,
I don't know.
something like just something.
You sent me that picture though, where it's like the
Oh, it was Morgan.
yeah Morgan.
Yeah, the
It's like,
succubus.
oh yeah, go, you can do it, Nero.
Oh, my little boy is so handsome.
I did notice something that the when I was watching the Wooly versus DMC. I really need to watch more YouTubers. But they said that Nero acts way more like Dante now.
Yeah, he does, but he's like a well-written version.
They say multiple times they took all the good shit that was from.
Yeah, from DMC, and they implemented it
Yeah.
into Devil May Cry 5, which is awesome.
Like
So-
the entire world looks just like or like how it's like all like weird and grotesque.
Yeah,
is
and
just
dark.
like DMC's.
Yeah, I don't know. Some good came out of that game.
Yeah, I mean we wouldn't have Devil May Cry 5.
That is true. If that game didn't shit the bed,
It's
So
an investment.
that's true. It ended up paying off.
That's a big issue with the world nowadays. Nobody looks past to see what's going on.
Yeah, that's true.
They're like, oh, I don't like this. Oh, but it led to this, and I love this.
Yeah. It's like this happened and it was bad, and then this other thing happened afterwards. And I like it.
Yeah, but I don't realize that these two.
You don't
are
look at the
related.
connection.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like people have bitched about how Resident Evil 4 went through so many like different versions basically.
Yeah.
And then like I think one of the well, not I think, I know, one of the versions ended up being the first Devil May Cry game. They ended up changing it into that because it was way more action
Was
oriented.
it? I
I'm
thought
pretty
it was
sure.
the first Resident Evil or Resident Evil 2.
No, no, no. Because the first Resident Evil came out really fucking early.
Wait, I might be thinking of Resident Evil 5 then. That's the one where you're in Africa, right?
Yeah. And the reason why I know, first off, best friends, they say, and also like the castle-based levels in Devil May Cry, in the first Devil May Cry, are pretty similar to the layout of Resident Evil 4 whenever you go to the big fucking castle at the end of that game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Haven't
And also you have a wisecracking protagonist with a cool jacket.
Resident Evil, so I
Yeah.
don't know anything about that.
Yeah.
I will say though, I know this one thing, and that is that Hunk is best husbando and my favorite character.
Fucking Hunk.
I love Hunk.
Mercenaries.
I want a Hunk spinoff.
Yeah. Isn't that basically what Mercenaries is?
Shh. Yes. But you know, Hunk's a G, and he's the main antagonist of the story. Don't look into it. Just
Don't look
nod
into
your head
it.
and agree.
I'll just nod my head. I won't look into it at all.
Yeah. Do you
Yeah.
wanna keep going or?
I don't care. We can stop because we have probably enough material for a whole other podcast.
Then yeah. Well, this was patrolling the ass
Patrolling the ass?
with Saddam and John.
That is true.
Tune in for whenever we decide to make another one.
We can just call the podcast Asshole Patrol.
Tune in for patrolling asshole patrol cast friend. Yeah.
On patrol with Asshole Patrol.
On patrol with asshole patrol. Door check champions Prezis 2019.
That was a lot.
Yeah.
That was a lot of. There was some deep cuts in there.
There was a story to be made out of that.
Right.
But it will not get any attention next time, so
All
don't
right.
look into it.
Until next time.
Adios, muchachos.